It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
For 3 years, well, we waited on Jordan Love. He got to watch one of the greats do it in Aaron Rodgers, and it wasn't until last year they finally gave him the keys. Well, and the wait was worth it. He put on a show a season ago. 32 touchdowns, just 11 interceptions in a year that nobody anticipated the Packers, and so many of their young players could grow and emerge into a playoff team. They did just that. Nobody questioned Jordan Love's physical traits. It was the accuracy. It was the anticipation. It was the nuance to play in the position. He answered all of those and more with the breakout season a year ago.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Love from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw, here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going run again with Jacobs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. We got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Love now. Shakes himself free. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Love now to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
CJ may not have been the #1 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, but he was clearly the #1 rookie in all of the NFL last year. Near unanimous Rookie of the Year. In fact, even earning MVP votes, Kate, it wasn't just a little bit of a rebound and a rebuild for Houston. It was a remake in a hurry. And what can he do in his sophomore season? It will be must-see TV.
First play, Stroud's going to pass. Caught by Diggs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's on the move. He can run it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it, 2nd and 4. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds Woods. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. They stick with Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Kicks the handoff, now Love. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play fake, it's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Love to throw again. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Sims now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Stroud throwing here on first. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Stroud. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Has his man. It's Mixon. And they get this down to the 28. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Stroud. He finds Stover. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Stroud now. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers had the lead. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Sims now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Stroud. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Gets this to Stover. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Schultz with the catch. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Packers and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So 2nd down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Love on 3rd and short. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He finds Woods. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He just throws this one away. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. Into traffic. Complete. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 46. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Boy, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Love. A throw left side to Watson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff here to Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trail by a field goal. Slot receiver headed left. They'll run Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jacobs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers jump in front late. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Sims now on the return. The Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They've got first down from the 31. To throw. Dell with the grab. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Second and 3 now. Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Houston calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Looking to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's go, baby. Make a move and let's go.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew,